This advanced berry farm setup will make you never want for food or gold ever again. Yo, what's good, guys? So with all of the recent gold glitches getting patched, obviously there's still some of them in the game, probably we'll revisit soon in a different video, but we need to find a way to make some gold legitly. So there is actually a tiny glitch implemented within this farm. You can see all of my farms in an area where there should only be like 8 or 9 farms. We have over 30 right here, and that's because they're all stacked on top of each other. This makes it super efficient, and because they're all like right next in such a close area right next to everything, that makes transportation crazy fast, growing crazy fast. And when they water one of these farms, it waters all of them on the stack, so you're just producing insane amount of berries very quickly. Now, if you don't really get what's going on, you might be thinking like, why would I want an entire batch of berries? Like, what am I going to do with 1 million berries? Well, because of the recent patch where they actually nerfed the nail production and how much you can sell nails for, berries are the next best form of payment if you bake them. So I know a lot of people, they've seen like some pizza setups and pizza farms and everything, and those are really good too, but it kind of takes forever and it's not fully AFK. With this farm, you can go do stuff on the other side of the map. You can just leave your PC on. It makes you hundreds of thousands of dollars while you're just completely AFK. So let me explain completely how it works. We have the stacked glitch farms, which I'll show you guys how to do in a second. Obviously they get watered and stuff by the Jormontides. We have a special level for planting and harvesting PAL. We have these special PALs that can work at night too, so it is 24/7. And then we have everything we need to boost production over here, including a fountain, a garden, this little grain factory thing over here. We have a little fridge that will keep all of your hundreds of thousands of berries cold and won't go bad. And then we have the baking stations here to bake the berries. So it's fully automated. All you have to do is put the berries inside of the electric ovens and then they should be ready. And the conversion rate on this is every 1 baked berry you get $10 for at the market. So if you do the math, 10,000 of these baked berries are going to give you $100,000, and this farm supposedly gives you 10,000 to 20,000 berries per hour. So that is about $100,000 to $200,000 completely AFK per hour. So if you play the game like 3 hours one day, 3 hours the next day, 3 hours the next day, like you're just going to have $1 million worth of food just AFK cooped up cooking over here. It is crazy. So first things first, before we get into what pals we're using and what we're using to make everything more efficient, this is how you build the farms. I've gone over this a few times in a few of my videos, so if you ever already know how to do this, you can just go ahead and skip it. But you want to find a flat area, you want to build a bench, and we're only going 3 high. Like, I'm pretty sure you can make this like 10 farms high or whatever, and it's not a problem. But we're only going 3 farms high because we want it to be optimally efficient. So we're not really too worried about making it like all the way up to the sky or whatever. I don't think that would work too well. So we're only going to do 2 benches high, which is 3 farms high. Then you want to grab a farm, you want to build it at the very top, you jump up, and it's not really going to work right now because all my pals are building it. You're actually not supposed to build the top farm, but my farm is so efficient right now. All my pals are going to build the berry plantation, which is super annoying. But pretty much I'll try and do it really quickly so the pals don't like see it and come build it. But you want to build this, then you want to get, no, all my pals are in the way, stop. Pretty much you want to build the farm, and then you want to break this bench on top, build the farm again, break the bench, and build the farm on the bottom. So it's super easy. Definitely one of the easiest glitches in the game. Again, I'm going to try and speed run it before they come over and build it. They're just too fast. They're just too fast. I could put them away, but they're busy farming berries. But pretty much you'll get something like this, and then you can just get rid of that one, and you can just stack them up on top of each other. I'm only going 3 high. I'm pretty sure you can put them as high as you want. However, 3 high is the optimal length, and that is going to get you the most amount of berries in the least amount of time. So we already have 10,000 cooked up right here, which is $100,000. We have 2,400 being cooked up over there, and let's cook up even more, 8,000. There we go. So you just go ahead and you can put the leftover berries or the berries that you're going to sell later on inside the refrigerator, and then just make one long stop over there when you're ready. You can also AFK in this base. Like you see here, I have a PAL just in my inventory right now that's not level 50, and it is gaining so much XP just being AFK in this base because of all the planting going on, all the smelting going on, all the electrics and everything. It is just insane. So after you get all the initial farms down, you want to make sure you have a feed box with some good food in there. I have some fried eggs. You can put even better food in there, like salads or whatever. However, I just want to put some fried eggs in there. All the berries are going to be collected in here that you can move over and put them in your little electric furnaces over here. And then you have like the sand stations over here. Well, where they'll go in the water and like get their sanity up. They'll take their rest and everything, and all of their beds over here. So a pretty easy setup, nothing too complex. We have an electricity and 2 electric ovens over here, and then over here we just have everything to boost their productiveness, which these are actually really expensive to build, like the fountains and the gardens and everything. But if you have all the materials, they really help out. Now let's go over what pals we have working. We have a special pal called Leline. I don't know if you guys know how to get this pal. It is in a certain area of the map that's really hard to get to, and it's pretty rare to spawn. However, if you go up there, you spend like 10 minutes, you should be able to catch a couple of them. They're really high level, so you have to make sure you have at least like a giga pal sphere or something along those lines. I use the legendary ones, but you can see they actually have 4 planting. I don't know why this one, oh, this is a special boss. Okay, that's why. You have 4 planting, and they have a bunch of other things that will really help out. And then of course we have the Jormontide, the regular blue ones, so water everything. We have Jormontide Ignis to cook the berries, and then we have a few other various pals to help with collecting it and coming back, including the Helsifer, which will collect and bring back the berries even at night. So it is a fully 24/7 automatic farm. It will get you unlimited food. You can bring all of these berries to the shop and sell them for a ton of money. And if you guys don't know where to get these pals, I'll show you in just a second. But first, let's go do a quick sell over here and see how much we get. I think I've had this farm up for about an hour, so let's see how much we get from an hour of work. Alright, we're at the Wandering Merchant at the small settlement. Okay, there's $99,000, and there is $24,000. Oh wow, okay, so we got about $130,000 from just 1 hour of being AFK at the farm. That is insane. So if we AFK for like 5 hours, that's $500,000. And I mean, you don't even need to be AFK at the farm, you just need to be on the world. So if you're just going over and doing a bunch of random stuff, it is just making you money and food and stuff while you're just over there doing a bunch of other things. So definitely one of the best AFK farms in the entire game. And the reason I'm saying this one is the best rather than like a pizza one or whatever is because this glitch is probably going to get patched soon, where you can build the farms on top of each other. So there's definitely a limited timetable for you to get in and build this before they patch that, whether it be like your friend server, a multiplayer server, your own single player server. You don't have all the time in the world to build this, as it'll probably get nerfed or patched or some other reason for why this isn't so good, because I don't think the developer will want you having an automatic 24/7 $100,000 gold per hour farm just sitting here being made. That seems a little too OP in my opinion. Now, the main tower or the main pal that we're using here, Leline, this is what does all of the planting. You can see if you look at the top right next to his name, he's getting a ton of XP, all because of how fast it's planting. Now you actually only find these at only one part of the map, and you find them up here in the Wildlife Sanctuary number 3 at chord 660, 635. This is the only place that you find them here, so you're going to want to fly up there and farm them there. Now if you took advantage of the glitch where you could catch the boss tower in the tower boss in the last update, I actually have one of them right here. So if you did that glitch a lot, you might have some left over in your PAL box. You might want to check that because it's really worth it. And then of course I just have one ice pal to freeze the little refrigerator here, and the Jormontide Ignis to plant all of our berries or to cook all of them. So it is a really simple farm. I have mine at the very bottom of the map over here at 320 minus 380. It's a nice little flat beach area, so it's perfect for a farm this size. You could increase the size even more. I've seen some sizes even bigger, but this is good enough for me. 100,000 gold per hour while I'm just completely AFK. I don't need to visit this base ever. Only once, I'd say once, probably once per day to like cook all the berries and everything, which is not a problem at all. Overall, if you play the game a lot and you need gold all the time, if you just build this and place it down, by the next time you need gold and you remember this base, you can come here, sell all the berries that you've been making into baked berries, sell that, and you'll be balling just like me. 400k in what, like an hour or two? That is an insane amount of gold, and I'm definitely going to be using this base while I'm out like doing other duties or doing other boss fights or doing whatever else on the map. I'm just going to keep this here, and all these pals are just going to be completely balling. And remember, they feed off the berries and stuff too, so it's unlimited food, it's unlimited baked berries for them. The only thing you need to do is transfer the berries into the little furnaces over here, so it is just an amazing setup. Let me know if you guys have done this setup or something similar. I'm also interested in the pizza farmers. Have you guys done that? Either way, this is the fastest like legit way to get gold, I think, while you're just AFK without using any glitches. You know, besides the fact that we can stack the farms, that's kind of a glitch, but it doesn't really count. And I upload PAL videos, PalWorld videos, PalWorld glitches, PalWorld guides, PalWorld tips. I upload all that kind of stuff every single day. So if you're not subbed up already, I highly, recommend doing that. Or I'm kind of just asking you, sub up if you want. Anyway, I'll see you guys and let me know what you guys think of this farm in the comments. In my opinion, this is one of the coolest things in the game right now. Let me murder this little poor innocent animal, and I'm gonna head out.